Okay, profit prisoners, prepare for liberation. One company fired 30% of their customers, and their profits didn't just survive, they exploded by 140% in 6 months. Turns out those small customers ordering non-core products were destroying 50 to 100% of their profits, while the top 100 customer product combinations generated nearly 150% of their earnings. That's not customer service, that's corporate suicide disguised as customer satisfaction. Hello, I'm Todd Hagopian, the original Stagnation Assassin, CEO of Stagnation Assassins, and the Executive Director of the Stagnation Intelligence Agency. As always, this will be a fast-paced, bold, in-your-face episode where we will help teach all the aspiring stagnation assassins out there how to declare war on stagnation. If you have issues with customers who cost more to serve than skyscrapers, in this podcast, you will discover the 80-20 matrix wave 1 that targets profit vampires. How Shell increased profitability 60% by closing their worst stations, and why customer elimination beats customer acquisition. Interesting concept. Here we go. Let me paint you a profit-pulverizing picture that'll make your CFO cry blood. Companies clutching onto every customer like rafts, not realizing that some of those rafts have holes bigger than their headquarters. The fear of firing customers has created corporate cowardice. What if they grow? Executives whimper. What if they tell others? They tremble. Meanwhile, these parasitic partnerships are sucking the life force from your organization faster than vampires at a blood bank. I heard about this distribution company drowning in customer diversity. They had one customer ordering 50 different SKUs, each in quantities of 10. The processing time, the same as their biggest customer ordering 10 SKUs in quantity of 10,000. The profit difference, about $50,000 versus $500. They were literally paying for the privilege of serving this profit parasite. Here's the horrifying hidden cost. Small customers demanding custom everything. Custom packaging, custom delivery, custom schedules, custom payment terms, custom everything. One manufacturer calculated that their smallest 20% of customers consumed about 45% of their customer service time, while generating only 2% of their profits. That is not business, that is charity with invoices. The market share madness makes it worse. Companies brag about serving 10,000 customers like it's a badge of honor. You know what's more honorable? Serving 1,000 profitable customers. Market share without profit is just widespread worthlessness. Shell learned this lesson spectacularly. They analyzed their gas station network and discovered that the bottom 20% of stations were hemorrhaging money. Every executive excuse emerged. Strategic locations. Future potential. Brand presence. You know what Shell did? They closed them. The result? Overall retail profitability increased by about 60%. But here's what really makes me murderous. The hidden complexity costs. Every customer requires setup in your systems, credit checks, account management, invoicing infrastructure. The customer buying $1,000 annually, they're using the same resources as the one buying $1 million. It's like hiring a Ferrari mechanic to fix your bicycle. Another company discovered that their diverse customer base was actually a disaster. Their top 100 customer product combinations generated about 140% of their profits. Everything else, neutral or negative. They were essentially running two businesses, one that was wildly profitable and one that was catastrophically costly. It is time to execute customer execution with extreme excellence. The 80-20 matrix wave 1 targets those quadrant 4 vampires, those small customers buying non-core products, and they target it with surgical strikes. First, the strategic slaughter options. Raise prices by at least 30% for your profit parasites. Just do it. One company sent letters saying, due to service costs, your new pricing is X. Half the customers left. Profits went up. The other half that stayed, suddenly profitable. It's like alchemy, turning lead customers into gold. Lead customers into gold, sorry. Portfolio optimization through elimination beats expansion. Instead of chasing new customers, fire your bad ones. A tech company eliminated the bottom 30% of accounts. Results: support costs dropped about 40%. Team morale skyrocketed, and they had the capacity to serve their good customers better. Implement minimum order values that make mathematical sense. If it costs $500 to process and fulfill an order, accepting a $300 order is accepting insanity. One distributor implemented $1,000 minimums, lost about 40% of their customer count, but gained 25% in profitability. Funnel management means fixing the front door. Stop letting the vampires in. Create qualifying criteria that filter out future profit parasites. Credit requirements, minimum volume, payment terms that protect you and not them. But here's the counterintuitive catalyst. Firing customers actually often improves your reputation. When you serve fewer customers better, word spreads about exceptional service. Premium providers don't serve everyone. They serve the right ones. One B2B company fired 25% of their customers and saw satisfaction scores from remaining customers jump about 35%. The implementation sequence matters. Don't fire them randomly. Fire strategically. Week 1, identify quadrant 4 vampires. Week 2, send price increases or termination notices. Week 3, reallocate resources to your profitable customers. And week 4, celebrate your liberation. Hidden benefits compound quickly. Less complexity means fewer errors. Fewer errors mean happier, profitable customers. Happier customers mean more referrals to similar good customers. It's a virtuous cycle, a flywheel. One company's complete transformation eliminated 35% of SKUs, reduced SKU count by 50%, decreased complexity costs by about 60%, and increased total profits by nearly 150%. They literally got richer by getting smaller. Remember, visit toddhagopian.com for some awesome free content on slaying stagnation, or go straight to the source and visit the world's largest stagnation slaughterhouse at stagnationassassins.com. Make sure to sign up for updates on both, follow me on the socials, buy our books, do all the things. But most importantly, tune in here next time as we continue to declare war on stagnation. And now for your homework. Your profit purification prescription. Calculate the true profitability of your bottom 10 customers right now. Include all the costs: processing, service, complexity, opportunity. I guarantee that you'll discover that these parasites pretending to be partners. This week, fire at least one unprofitable customer. Feel that liberation? That's what profit feels like. What customer relationship is costing you more than a corporate jet while delivering less than a paper airplane? Go find it. Good talking to you, folks. Let's talk again next week.